So, Mary, how long have you been in our service?
Since February.
Since February. Okay, so good, solid, I guess, March, April, about 4 or 5 months now.
Right.
My first question for you would be, I guess it's kind of a big one, but can you tell me a little bit about your experience thus far in terms of the people that you're meeting with in your meetings and the value of those meetings? There's a triple-loaded question.
Okay. When I go to the meeting, I invariably meet somebody who understands that I'm there for a relationship with them.
Great.
Okay, and so far that's true of 100% of the people that I have met.
Fantastic.
I have met with some mortgage brokers, a few trust and estates attorneys, and some accountants now. Of course, I'm not making a sales call to make a sale to the person that you made the appointment with. I'm there to build a relationship. So having opened the door just opens the door. It's now up to me.
Right. And I think the big deal is that the professionals that you're meeting with, but what I think is a big deal is what you just said, which is they know you're there to discuss the possibility of a mutually beneficial referral relationship.
That's correct. So having opened that door doesn't necessarily create the relationship, but I will say this, that unless I wanted to spend all my time telemarketing, I could not possibly have gotten the number of meetings and the quality of meetings that you've presented me with.
Fantastic. And, when you first come on board as a client, as you probably recall, you and I spent a decent amount of time in going over what are called positioning statements and a very, very strategic way of communicating how and why you're different/better than everyone else. Do you feel that that initial coaching call has provided you with a good foundation and a way in which you can go in there and have a solid conversation with that professional so that you are perceived as being different/better than everyone else?
I will say that it has helped immensely.
Fantastic. Now, I know that you had an experience recently. You shared with me that you had met with a couple of really big-time, if you will, CPAs in your town in a really huge firm. Can you just tell me a little bit more about that and why you thought that meeting was so beneficial?
Well, this particular firm that we had discussed is a firm of some 15 accountants. They're located in a very affluent town, and they cater to business owners, which are precisely the target market that I want to reach.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people to whom I want to sell my services and products.
Mm-hmm.
And those are precisely the kind of clientele that they have. And the meeting went well because I was able to demonstrate to the accountant, who happened to be the founder of the firm and also the head of marketing for the firm. He has a few partners now, but he's still the chief cook and bottle washer.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to demonstrate to him that I understood some of the complexities and nuances, and he said that indicated to him that we were serious, that my time was valuable, and I didn't want to waste it with people who didn't understand or want to establish a referral relationship.
So let me ask you one final question, and I appreciate your time. Talk to me about potential. I know that at this point.
Well, I feel that. If this accounting firm with the 15 accountants I told you about
mm-hmm.
were to start working with me, they alone could more than compensate many, many, many times over for whatever the costs were.
Fantastic.
So I don't have to have 100% success rate.
Yeah, sure.
And it's more than paid for everything.
Right.
And for all my time with people that don't pan out.
Appreciate you taking the time, and you're one of my favorite people. So have a fantastic day, and again, I thank you for sharing with me.
Have a good day, Len.